G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in on the west side of the map, playing in the color teal as the Chinese, we've got Beastyqt. On the east of the map, playing in the color red as the Malians, it's Kasva. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 4 of your grand finals for the caster mode clash. We've got the brand new caster mode in and it is absolutely, I want to put like in the amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I'm loving it. It is so damn freaking good. And I'm so thankful that we've got it because I was actually going to send a message to the devs. Now the devs have said like multiple times, not to me specifically, but like to everybody, like, hey, you know, the NDA and all that stuff. But I just want to say, I was going to send a message to the devs that's like, hey, guys, I just want to give you a massive thank you because I genuinely enjoy casting games so much more with this UI. It is such a joy to be able to do this because, like, for me, casting is not just my income, it's also my entertainment, it's my love, it's my passion. And so when you go and you take what we used to have, which I will show you right now, you take what we used to have, which was pretty much nothing, no information whatsoever, just current resources, and you give us the beautiful caster mode that we've got right now. It's amazing. I'm speechless at how good it is. So I don't know if the devs are watching this right now, but if they are, huge fucking shout out to them because you guys have done an amazing job. Keep it up. Keep being awesome. And now let's get to the action. That's enough. That's enough soft love from Drongo. We've got Docs coming down, Beasty going down with his dock, Kasva going down with his dock. It's going to be a fishing boat opening from him. And the reason why I say that is because I suspect we might potentially see a transport rush coming out today. I've alluded to it in the past about what potentially might happen, and I suspect we may see it today. The reason why I think we might actually see it today is because I've watched Kasva's stream before, and he actually was testing with it. Now, there's actually a number that you can have of... So, for anybody who doesn't know, the transport ship for the Malians fires arrows when you garrison units inside of it. The transport ship, which is here, it costs 100 wood. That is it. But it also, it fires arrows like an outpost would. So I think what he's doing here is just kind of chilling out for the moment. Wait, just, you know, gathering up resources, and then he's going to probably bring 5 villagers to the shoreline, put them inside the transport ship, and then hit him with the boom, boom, boom. Can you garrison sheep in a ship? I don't think you can. But it's going to be a single scout opening for Kasva. Beasty on the other side, also going to be going for a single scout opening. But look at this. 4 villagers right next to the dock. So this is a very interesting decision. Now, I'm curious as to when we see the Imperial official timing on this. I'll actually switch this one over. We did originally have it on that, but I think when we changed the UI, we actually got that one switched back. So now you guys can actually see where these guys are up to. But Kasva already with an early villager lead here. We can see him 17 over 15, but it now comes up to 17 over 16, 17 over 17. There we go. And it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. There's the transport ship. There's the villagers. Kasva knows what he's doing. Pulls out the villagers to the front. Everybody to the shoreline. And look at it. Oh my God. Oh, God. All right. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Here we go, the transport ship. Now, we can't see exactly how much damage it does, but I think this might be enough to actually one-shot a fishing boat. I don't know, but, yeah. It might seem like a lot of idols, but you got to think about the potential damage that he's doing here. He's killing four fishing boats for the rest of the game. He can drop the villagers out on the other side, drop an outpost down immediately here, and there we go. Begins attacking down the first fishing boat. He's not able to one-shot it. He's able to take out the first of the fishing boats. Now begins moving in towards the villagers as well. Oh my God, look at the damage that it does. And now he sits on top of it. He's going to be able to pop out the villagers and begin sieging down this position. He leaves them right next to the transport ship as he's focusing down the last of the transport ships. And Beasty begins dropping down a barracks in response to this. Look at this. Beasty's a little bit confused as to what he should do. Throwing away another fishing boat here behind this. As long as he maintains fishing production, as long as he maintains villager production, Kasva is okay. It doesn't matter that he's idle because he is killing his enemy. He's cutting them off. You can see the damage that comes out. He drops down the scout on the other side. He's looking to try and find out a bit more, and he's going to supervise a whole bunch of spearmen, realizing exactly how important this is. But he continues moving around. And so from here, he's just making sure that there's no other fishing boats, no other docks out here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him add in a second scout just to provide a little bit more vision down here or maybe look to wall something in. But the fishing boat's going to be moving towards the north side now. With this, he's going to be trying to attract out all of the damage here, making sure that the dock stays alive. We see that the spears are going to be moving out, and in fact, he's just going to be moving the spears to the other side of the map, so going to be counter-attacking here. Very smart move here from BC to do this. Now, I'm surprised that we don't see there's finally the villagers coming out. Now, these guys have got 2 options. Number 1, outpost, which is what he's going to go for. Number 2 is beginning to siege down the dock. The outpost guarantees that this position is compromised. And it means that for Beastyqt, he's not going to be able... Actually, we need to switch that around. Let me switch that around. Apologies. For Beastyqt, this is going to be very hard for him to ever take this back. It's going to be hard for him to establish a beachfront on the water. And we see the villagers now going to go inside. And you can see just how much damage they're able to do here. He's trying to block as well. Body blocking coming in. He's looking amazing as he does it. And he's able to take out the fishing boat. Beautiful opening here from Kasva. Villager count continuing to climb for him. Looking absolutely impeccable in the beginning of this game. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it right now. And now we see what Beastyqt is looking to try and throw down as a counterattack. The question's going to be whether... Oh, that's a lot of villagers coming out. And it's going to be a toll outpost that gets dropped down on this position. Beastyqt is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Kasva knows exactly what he's up to. Now, he's going to compromise on the pit mine's... income. That's probably the best way to say it. He's going to compromise the income of the pit mine, but it guarantees the safety of it. Now, we do see him working down one villager. He's going to be bringing that one back. Second villager going to be under attack. He probably needs to pull a few more villagers. He's ahead of the game. He knows exactly what he needs to do in this position. Toll outpost slowly coming up. Manages to keep the two vills alive. Doesn't lose anything. And Beastyqt going to have to fall back towards his base, getting absolutely nothing for his early aggression. And Kasva with the 10,000 IQ play here, looking to secure out an early lead in this game. And God, don't you just feel so damn good for it. This series is definitely shaping up to be an incredible one, and we can see attention now being brought back out here. He wants to make sure that he doesn't get any extra resources, and he's able to take out these fishing boats and take them out now. Still working on that dock. We do see it going down. The question is going to be whether we get any additional docks that come in, because once a dock goes up, it's very difficult for it to go down. It's all about denying the dock. So Kasva needs to be very mobile, very quick to spot these out. Age ups now coming through for both of these players. Imperial Academy for Beastyqt in the west side of the map. On the east side of the map, we do see the Mansa Quarry coming down. Spearmen do make their way towards the dock, but keep in mind, he's just going to be able to bring back the transport ship. Now, if Beastyqt is smart, what he will do here is he'll bring out 3 or 4 villagers, and he'll just look to re-establish himself on this beachhead. Because by doing this, he's drawing back his enemy, and he knows that all of the offensive position that the enemy's got. And there we go. A villager now coming out. All of that offensive power that the enemy has got is being brought back towards his position. And now that he's got confirmation, we see that the dock is going to be coming up. He's trying to pull the units out of here. We can see that the toll outpost is going to be able to provide some coverage. Doing a decent job of cleaning this up, but he is going to let Beastyqt get back onto the water, and it's not what you want to do, but I guess he does maintain his economy. Deep water fish is actually taking 1,000 off that deep water fish. Impressive job there. And now that toll outpost is going to be able to provide a little bit of cover. Let's see exactly where he goes with regard to his potential. He can move into... I think he wants to go into hunting canoes. Let's double check. He's going to war canoes. And for Beastyqt on the other side of the map, it's going to be nothing for the moment. Can technically afford an explosive and a junk. It's going to be a junk. No, he's also wanting to go war junk. No, just going to be your junk for now. And back across the map. Now, the question is whether Kasva saw this. And Kasva did see this. So I don't know whether he's allowed this to come up or he just intentionally shut down the economies. But you can see 8 villagers or 8 fishing boats out here on the water. Absolutely a huge difference. Spearmen on hold position, just chilling out for the moment. Got their spears out ready for any cavalry looking to pounce on them. War canoe coming out, just chilling for the moment. The sprinkled ship looking to defend up against the junk. Will be able to do so successfully here. It's got its shotgun shells that it fires. Keep in mind, it's got burst attacks, and they all just seem to go absolutely anywhere. War canoe. Where's that war canoe? There's the war canoe. Get out here, war canoe. Fishing boat's going to fall back. We hear the Chinese units calling off as the arrow slits begin coming through. And now the junk going to have to fall back away from this position, realizing the war canoe's too damn strong for it. Fishing boat slowly getting added in by Beastyqt, but gosh, what a perfectly executed water rush right there. Beautiful stuff by Kasva. Honestly, that was just 100%. I wouldn't have expected anything better than that. That to me is the perfect water rush, and it was executed absolutely amazingly. Transport ship. Don't tell me he can garrison inside the toll outpost. Could he? Could he? No, that's unload garrison. Okay, never mind. So doing a little bit of scouting with the transport ship. I think at this point in the game, the transport ship's probably irrelevant. I think you could probably use it later in the game, but it's only 100 wood, so it's not a big investment if you do lose it early on. But I think that, you know, if your enemy looks to wall up on here and maybe wall up towards this side as well, that you could just look to drop in, like maybe drop in 5 or 6 knights, something like that. Junk gonna have to move back away from this. We see the hunting canoe as well as the war canoe moving out towards this position. Fishing boats in for Beastyqt. Spearmen still trying to find an angle, not really having a lot of success. A lot of villagers here walking the distance. You know, we talk about straggler trees and the distance between the town center. Have a look at the distance between the wood line here and the villagers. Not the prettiest. 22 villagers having a pretty tough time. Junk now going to be going down. It looks like, no, it's going to be naval arrow slits that Beasty's looking to pick up here. An expensive technology, but once it's through, he should be able to hold this on quite well. Should be able to keep this position nice and safe. And we do now see walls coming up, so perhaps that transport ship could have been quite decent. But look at Kasva just being pixel perfect here. Once again, always doing it pixel perfect. You got to love the way that he does it. He always finds a way. Song Dynasty's up for Beasty, so he's looking to try and keep up with that villager count. He's also wanting a second town center, which is the right way for him to play this. Second town center is definitely going to help him out a fair bit, but all of a sudden he's going to be realizing, oh, that's not good. That is not good indeed. That is not good indeed. And now all of a sudden those villagers going to have to hand in, and hopefully he's got enough. He doesn't have enough, and he just spent the rest of the stone that he had out here. I think it cost him 125 stone. And now we see that outpost getting cancelled. He's going to try and look for another angle, but Beasty just out here sacrificing villagers. He gets the 350. It's going to be enough to drop the second TC. And the question is, where does it go? I mean, he's got a nice little good spot, a good little spot up here. There's no real good spots, honestly. You could go here on the front side. That's probably the best spot you've got right there. Let's see where he goes. It looks like he's moving out to the wood line now. Realizing, oh, this is not looking good for him, though, is it? I mean, it's just gone from bad to worse. He's not even looking to fight out on the water now. And the demo ship's going to be coming in here. Demolition ship's looking to cause big damage. They're tanking up the majority of the damage on the front side. Boom. First one comes in. Second one coming in. Third one and the fourth one looking to follow it up. Boom, boom, boom. The Venga boys come out. The Venga bus is well and truly crashed off the cliff, and villagers going to get pulled. Whether they're going to get there in time, it looks like they managed to make it, and now all of the villagers, we're going to try and heal this up. If he can actually, oh, he can shotgun these bad boys down, and look at him go. He's actually hitting it pretty hard, but he's managed to get a fair bit of life back on this. Beasty, pretty smart there. So make sure you bring enough demo ships. That should be enough demo ships. 2 more coming in. Kasva going to force Beasty off water. Demo ships able to take out the dock, and a single demo ship. Don't do it. No! He got it on the wrong side. He got it on the wrong side, and it's going to get taken out before... you hate to see it. Beasty struggling. I'm starting to worry for Beasty right now. He's got a bit of idols, and that's never a good sign. When a man's got idols like that, it's starting... I'm feeling like the head might be getting closer to the hands. Oh, look at the shotgun here, and Beasty trying his best to keep a straight face, keep himself alive, but I can feel the tears down his face at the moment. Villager count, I mean, at the moment, it's in favor of Kasva. The water is obviously in favor of Kasva. He's maintained 100% control over the water now. But Beasty, he's got the Song Dynasty. The question is, what else does he have going for him? Because the berries on the backside are taken. The berries down here are taken. The deer, no chance of getting it. The only thing he's got going for him at the moment is this deer and the boar up in the north. Here it is. So he's got that going for him. So he needs to bring an Imperial official out here. Good thing that he's doing that. Imperial official needs to come out here and guarantee that this food lasts a little bit longer. He's got more villagers in the rear as well with the gear. It's a reference to, I think it's a StarCraft 1 voice line. In the rear with the gear. I think that's it. I think it's an SCV, the Terran SCV. Not 100% sure. But Beasty running out of food very quickly. That's the point I'm alluding to. Is right now Beasty's got no food. And behind this we see Kasva aging up. Going up with the Grand Fulani Corral. Yet to actually put down his cow pastures. So interesting to note, but it's a plan for the future. And still sitting on 1 TC. So he's got quite a food economy. And I guess the one thing he's missing is that gold. He's already got a pretty decent food economy, and it will remain decent for the rest of the game because he's got access to the fishing boats. So I guess Grand Fulani Corral, probably not that relevant, but I guess at the same time, if you've got a big food economy, then what use is a landmark that uses exclusively gold going to be? Walls now coming up as well for Kasva. In the north of the map, he's looking to prevent all of these annoying little raids that keep coming in, and he's got the hunting canoe out here to try and defend this position. At the same time, pushing more further in. Look at the proxy bases here from Kasva as the Age 3 comes through, and we can immediately see it's just going to be sofa, sofa, sofa. He is looking to get absolutely serious with the sofa. Imported armor going to be coming in as well, so increasing the armor of the sofas. And now we hear the cattle ranchers coming in. Mosque also going to get dropped down. Kasva doing everything that he can to continue boosting up that economy. The question is going to be whether the cows are actually going to get made. He's got the pasture in, or the cattle ranch down. But unfortunately, no cows for it just at the moment. Once again, the single horseman doing a little bit of harm. We're right on board with Kasva. I'm going to see what the line of sight's looking like for him, and it's absolutely glorious. Battering ram coming out. Unfortunately, the veteran sofa should be more than enough to take it out, as long as villagers get pulled to actually repair the toll outpost. You don't want to lose this one. This is a really important toll outpost. Infantry back in the base of Beasty. Villager count evened up at the moment, 57 versus 57. If there's ever been a position that Beasty wants to be in, it's this position. He loves this position. Fighting towards that late game. He's just got to watch out for that timing push that's inevitably going to be coming in from Kasva. Population's even at the moment, even though he's ahead by about 600 resources, or 600 score. Imported armor coming through. And we can see that if we take a look at the top of your screen, you can see that he still doesn't have +2 or +1 range armor. Didn't actually pull Vils. Might lose this toll outpost. Where are the Vils? Oh no, there are the Vils. Sorry, the Vils got pulled to deal with the battering ram. Now they're going to start healing up the toll outpost. Phew. I'm feeling relieved. The reason why I'm feeling relieved, not that I'm cheering for anyone. Keep in mind, I'm a Chinaman, and I love Beasty. The reason why I'm cheering for Kasva at the moment is because I want to see this game go, I want to see this series go to a best. I want to see it go all the way. I want to see 7 damn games. These are 2 of the best players in the world going up against it, up against each other, and it's just it's looking impressive. It's looking incredible. Now my question is, do the Sofas really not have +1? They don't even have +2. Do we even have a blacksmith in right now for Kasva? I mean, this is kind of crazy when you consider the fact that the Sofa has got +2 armor on both melee and ranged, and doesn't even have a blacksmith upgrade at all. There's literally nothing in there. So he can get up to +4. I'll switch you guys over to income per minute as well. So he can get up to 7 ranged armor in the Castle Age. That's kind of crazy when you think about how strong the Sofa is. I didn't realize it was that damn good. So it starts off, it's a little bit slow, but then once you hit the Castle Age, it's big. Once you hit the Imperial Age, it's booming, baby. Beasty yet to hit the Imperial, or rather the Castle Age just yet. So those relics that you hear getting picked up are going to be from Kasva, and it doesn't look like he's going to be shift-clicking these, so it does potentially open himself up to a bit of a horseman attack down here. 150 gold could potentially be taken out. Now we hear battering rams being attacked up in the north, going to be forced back away from this. Spearman coming out. Beasty looking to focus on a little bit of a feudal play. Battering ram going to go down. The Sofa going to be committing to it. At the same time, we've got a hardened Donzo back here that's able to take out the first of the horsemen. Second horseman going to go down. That's going to be the question, as the next Donzo is going to be coming out and begins working its magic. Battering ram, I think, did go down. He lost a Sofa for it. Next battering ram going to be coming out, and Kasva looking very solid in this game as he continues just hitting away at this position. Outpost going to be thrown down by Beasty. Economy still looking very solid here for Kasva. No trading begun yet, but I don't think trade's really that decent on this map. On these sort of closed off maps where you don't have full length trade on the water, it just feels inefficient to be doing it. I mean, you could go corner to corner, something like that out to here, but yeah, it's not that decent. It's not that decent. Beasty now taking the ball. A lot of those villagers on low amounts of health. He does actually deny the outpost. The villagers were trying to get it in, and you can see them going for it now. He's managed to spot it out, and we can see him pulling the aggro here with the horseman. He's actually focusing down the villagers. He's bypassing it, and the shotgun shell's coming out and looking to deal out. Oh my god, it's terrible. Beasty just throwing away a couple villagers. Keep in mind, he's actually up 15 villagers. He's taking out a fair few here. 23. Kasva's actually taken out. 7 for Beasty. But he's going to continue losing them. There's 3 more here. I don't think Kasva's paying attention. The outpost is going to get up, and if that outpost gets up, it's a definite win there for Kasva. We're right on board with him as the outpost does indeed get up, but both players, I mean, there's just so much action around this map. They're just drawn to every damn side, and now we see cattle going down, being murdered out here. Unfortunately for Kasva, he loses about 200 gold's worth of cattle. He'll be able to replace it, rebuild it. It's been in the Castle Age for quite some time and still really yet to make anything of it. Second attempt now to take out, or rather, I think it's like the 4th attempt to take out this position. More production now coming down, and look at Kasva being so damn annoying on the backside here. If Beasty pushes and takes this out, this is going to be a pretty big win for him because there's a lot of production back here, and he just might do that now. Beginning to come out, we see the villagers looking to repair the toll outpost, but it looks like it's still going to be burning. Manages to stay up just a little bit longer. And now beginning to charge onto that backside. Keep in mind that the veteran Sofas have got that extra damage here. 3 extra damage against infantry. Villager's going to be exposed. He needs to run these bad boys away. Manages to get some archery ranges out. We hear units being attacked on the north side. It's going to be villagers. Oh, Imperial Official doing what it does best and dying. That's what they do best. They don't do anything better than that. Sofamas looking good in the north. He might just be able to take these units on just because he's got so much armor. He's got 5 melee armor here, and he's indeed able to take them out. Engulfs it completely, and now begins moving onto those archers. Beasty looking like he might be in a little bit of trouble here. Villager count continuing to rise for him though. Kasva only sitting on 61. Is he even making villagers anymore? He is, but it's that 1 TC versus 3 TCs, and if Beasty somehow pulls out a victory here, I tell you what, I wouldn't believe it. I genuinely wouldn't believe it. The way that Beasty has been stuck here. Look at this, adding in more farms now, just really going ham. A 3rd granary now coming down as well. He's doing a decent job of just keeping Beasty in his shell, but Beasty very happy to play this style. We've talked about it before. This is Beasty's comfort zone. He loves to be in this kind of position, just back pressed up against the wall, because as soon as he's got his back pressed up against the wall, the fight or flight doesn't exist anymore. It's fight, baby. It is only fight. That's exactly what he is doing. But now the Sofa running in onto the production, and this is where trouble could be. Outpost trying to get up. Town Center is here, so it could provide some cover fire, but the Sofa, keep in mind, it's got 6 armor now. And with that 6 armor, those Town Centers not going to be providing too much health. And now with this, going to be starting to take out the villagers on the wood line. Those guys do have their textile upgrade in, and now we see another barracks getting thrown in. He's got 5 barracks here, but archers with the backup coming through. Kasva just running units through the proxy base into the base of Beasty, and what an absolute blast of a game this has been. Beasty down on 2 military units right now compared to the 31 of Kasva. Sure, he's got a great economy, but what use is an economy if you've got no military to defend it? Up towards the north, the keep drop coming in, and oh, this is not looking good for Beasty. Things have gone from bad to worse in a very short amount of time. Just when we were talking about Beasty loves to have his back up against the wall, that's true, but he doesn't like to have his hands tied behind his back when he's doing it, and that's exactly what Kasva looks to do right now. Villagers getting pulled to repair, I think, and with this, technically, I guess the outpost could focus down these villagers, and it isn't. Beasty taps out. Good game gets called. Kasva winning the second game of the day for himself and taking this series to 2-2. Wow. What an absolute thrilling game right there. Beautiful strategy, beautiful opening from Kasva. We have a look at the economic count, and you can see right there, Kasva just starting out huge, denying all of those fishing boats economy, the fishing boat economy from Beasty. Eventually, it does get back up to parity, but once again, able to take out plenty of villagers on the way. Beasty eventually hits the Song Dynasty, but still, he's able to keep up with him. We head over to the statistics page and check out the military killed, and you can see Kasva up on 113. What an absolute beautiful game there from Kasva. And we head into game number 5 at it 2 apiece. Wow, what an absolute game. Fellas, if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this game. We'll be coming up with game number 5 very, very shortly. We'll catch you in the next one.